Hello Rotarians, and thank you for inviting me to come to your meeting. Unfortunately, I'm unable to be there because I'm currently training our newest SRO to join the police force. So I apologize for not being there, but I do thank you for the opportunity to speak to you. My name is Sean Nepper. I am the School Resource Officer for Ligonier Valley School District. I work for Ligonier Valley Police Department, where I've been an officer for about 7 years now. Prior to that, I worked for Westmoreland County Park Police and the University of Pittsburgh at Greensburg, also as a police officer. I graduated from Greensburg Central Catholic High School. I then attended St. Vincent College, where I studied theology, and later decided to go to the police academy at Westmoreland County Community College, where I graduated summa cum laude and was my class president. The reason I chose to run to become the district magistrate in our area is because I saw it as an opportunity. I have a burning passion in my heart to serve the community, and I saw this as a way that I could serve a greater portion of our community and in a different light. It's not surprising, considering the current publicity that police officers are getting, that I would try to find some other direction to go. However, I do enjoy the criminal justice system and think I would do well as a magistrate and judge. I'm a member of the YMCA Board of Directors as well. I've served on the board for, I believe, 3 years now. I am actively involved in our school district, not only as the school resource officer, but I am the freshman class advisor and I am the advisor for the SAD group, which is Students Against Destructive Decisions. These things are pretty near and dear to my heart because we get to help our children understand what sound decisions are and to keep them from making, hopefully, bad decisions in their life. The biggest events we do is typically a mock accident around prom time, and we bring in various speakers that promote healthy living and positive decisions. I think a magistrate has an important role to fill in the community. Oftentimes when you go in front of the district judge, it's your very first interaction in the criminal justice system, unless it's for a criminal offense, and then that interaction would be with a police officer. So I think much like your interaction with a police officer, your interaction with a judge should typically be a positive one. Your average citizen, their interaction is going to be a speeding ticket or something minor. And I don't think they should paint officers or judges in a light that kind of makes them seem as if they are above somebody else or have better things to do or think differently than the average person. I mean, we are all among our other citizens in the community. We should act like them and treat them with respect, just like we expect them to treat us with respect. So when a person comes in front of a judge, I think that it's important that that judge be human, that they're approachable, that they help guide that person who has come there for the first time through the criminal justice system and help them understand how the process works and how it can actually benefit them. Perhaps they come in front of a judge for a speeding ticket, we'll just say, something minor, it's their first offense, and they find out that the officer took I wouldn't say pity, but they took discretion into mind, and instead of writing them for the full amount over the speed limit, they only wrote them for 5 over because they know that they won't get any points on their license, but they felt as though that person should still receive some sort of punishment or consequence for the wrongdoing and the law breaking. The judge can help explain that because I know, being a police officer interacting with the public on the road, that it's a very stressful time to be pulled over by a cop, and he may be telling you these things, but you're probably not going to remember it, and you just think, I should really take a hearing because I think I was wronged, or I think perhaps maybe I could get some help with this. So I think a judge has a responsibility to do that and guide people through the justice system. Additionally, I don't think that a district judge should pass judgment for lack of better terms, on somebody who decides that they want to represent themselves. We as United States citizens have the opportunity to be self-represented in court, and if somebody chooses to do that, I think the district judge probably at that level has some sort of duty or obligation to guide them through the process as well. They may be a very learned person, but they may not have a total understanding of the criminal justice system. So you're probably asking yourself, how can you serve as a district judge when you haven't told me that you're a member of the Bar Association or that you've gone to law school? The great thing about a district judge is that they are a member of the community from the community they are serving. They have to be a resident there and they have to be a certain age, but they're not required to be a lawyer. Our Commonwealth has put together a training course that's been not in the works, but it's been established for quite some time. And if you're elected as a district judge and you are not a member of the Bar Association, you're expected to go to that training. For me, when I'm elected as the district judge for the Ligonier area, I think that my attendance in that training is actually going to be way more beneficial than electing somebody who's already been a member of the Bar Association for many years, because I will learn specifically and exactly how a successful district judge's office will operate, rather than just relying on what I remember from law school 10, 20, 30 years ago. So it'll be fresh in my mind, and I'll know exactly what the duties are expected of a district judge and be able to fulfill those successfully. I failed to mention earlier in my background that I am an Eagle Scout as well. I'm married to my lovely wife. We got married in 2019. We have two fantastic dogs, a Great Dane named Raleigh and a Golden Retriever named Bodie. We live here in Ligonier Township. I consider myself as a poultry hobbyist. I have a flock of about 25 birds, 3 of them are roosters, and I really enjoy learning about animal husbandry, even on a small scale such as that. If I had the opportunity, I would probably have a lot more acres and a lot more animals, because I think it's so rewarding and fascinating to be able to work with your hands and take care of the creatures that God has given us to sustain us.